5 steps you have to go through if you want to make a big change in your life. This is going to be some really profound stuff. But before I do, I want to show you this real quick. This is a new ice cream I found. It's called Beyond Ice Cream. Now, this is the super berry flavor. But what's cool is that it actually has like omega-3s in it. It's actually made with real berries. So you probably can't read those ingredients. So I'll read them for you. It's some flax hemp cream, some OG flax oil, which means, you know, when it's OG, you know it's good. It actually means organic. Raw hemp seeds, Himalayan pink salt. Man, this is looking really good right here. But anyway, it tastes really good. You should try it out. So you may be wondering, hey Michael, what about that Halo Top ice cream, the one that you were raving about just a couple months ago? Halo Top is good. It does have erythritol, and erythritol might cause stomach discomfort. But that is actually not what I want to talk about tonight or this morning, because you're getting this email in the morning on this beautiful Tuesday. You're getting it on Tuesday. It's Monday night right now. I want to talk to you about something I'm about to show you on the computer screen. It's the 5 steps you need to make in order to make a big change in your life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some crazy magic. I'm going to take you right now. You're in my office and stuff. I'm going to take you to my computer screen. In 3, 2, and there we are. You are now looking at my computer screen and you're hearing my voice because I am filming my computer screen from my computer. It's science. So I want to tell you something real quick. These are there's 5 steps you have to go through in order to make a change in your life. Man, life's too short not to accomplish big things. But oftentimes when you set big goals, you get set back by obstacles and just mediocrity. Mediocrity is always lurking around the corner. So I want to tell you 2 things. And if you're a current client of SUF, you've probably heard this already. But it's just too important not to mention it again. First off, what's your goal? You got to write down what your goal is, what you want to accomplish. Now, this goes beyond fitness. It goes into your career, fitness, right? How much weight do you want to lose? You want to build muscle? What do you want to accomplish? Or maybe you want to make a career change, or maybe you want to ask for a promotion. Write it down, because success never really is a straight line. Success is always chaotic. One of my favorite sayings is that success happens in chaos. And to be successful, you have to grind through. You have to push through. And when you push through, there's going to be some blood on the floor, but then you wipe that blood up and you keep on moving forward. Oftentimes, when you don't have a strong reason why, the very first obstacle you come across, you're going to give up. Like, you see how that line is straight on the left and on the right? The very first turn that line makes, most people give up. Well, let me explain that a little further. There's 5 stages to make a big change in your life. Now, when you start doing something, you're always very excited, right? You're always really excited about doing something. That's always stage 1. It's called uninformed optimism. When you say you want to lose 25 pounds and fit back into a 2-piece bikini, that's great. The idea is more exciting than the actual method of doing it. And actually, the idea is exciting, but you don't really know what to expect, really. I mean, you know what it's going to take, but you don't really know the feelings attached to it. Waking up early, preparing your food, working out, doing some extra push-ups, the pain that you have to go through. So uninformed optimism, anybody can be in an uninformed optimism state. In fact, everybody is most of the time. However, stage number 2 is when things get gnarly. That's called informed pessimism. And that is when you set out to do something, but you don't really know what to expect. And then you find out, shoot, this stuff is pretty hard. And then you find out, you become informed. And this is when most people become pessimistic. Now, the people that become the most pessimistic are the ones that do not write down their reason why they're doing things. They just chase numbers, and they don't really have an underlying motivation, because you have to be able to motivate yourself. But no matter how motivated you are always going to come across informed pessimism. And that is when you say, yeah, I want to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And then you find out what it's really going to take in order to do this. And then you're like, oh, damn, this is way more than I expected. I bit off way more than I can chew. Now, it gets worse, because most people
give up here, because stage number 3 is called the Valley of Despair. It's when you're on your knees with your hands out to the side, looking up at the sky, asking, why me? Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to succeed? But here's the truth. And this is another one of those cold, honest, hard truths. And that is that, unfortunately, success is not for everyone. It is not for everyone. If you just want to cruise in life and allow society to take you where society wants to take you, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But you can't complain if you end up somewhere where you don't want to end up. So you have to push through the Valley of Despair and get out of there and find out what it's going to take to succeed, which you find out by now, and keep pushing forward and start seeing results, because nothing's going to motivate you more than results. And then you end up in stage 4, called informed optimism. And that is when you know what it takes, you know what you need to do, but you're optimistic because you're seeing results. You push through. You're starting to see changes. You want to lose some weight. First week you didn't lose any weight. But then, boom, you're in the cubicle. And the Martha, you can't stand Martha. You can't stand her. But on your way to the water cooler, Martha gives you that look up and down like, damn. And she says, are you working out? And then you're like, damn right I am. And then you're just on cloud 9. You start doing push-ups in your office. You know, that's the thing with gyms. If you're done with your gym, if you just did legs in the gym, and you're walking out, you can barely walk because you worked out so hard, and then somebody in the parking lot says, hey, you're looking good. Well, what do you want to do then? You want to run back into the gym and do more squats because you're like, yeah, buddy. I mean, I'm not saying, it's about impressing others, but man, once you start seeing results, it's game over. And you got to see results, and that's what's going to motivate you. So get into stage 4, because once you're in stage 4, stage 5 is fulfillment and success. Now, success is, of course, what you define it to be. However, nowadays, a lot of people, like I said in my previous video, they feel entitled to success, and they don't want to put in work for it. But this is the 5 stages that you got to go through to make a change. I want you to realize this, because it's it's a valley that you're going to have to go through. And if you're watching this video and you just started something, maybe you just started working out, or maybe you just started a new job or a new something, this is what you got to go through. And get to stage number 4 and push hard, because success is not for everyone. So I hope that made sense. And also, hey, if you're watching this video, let me know how you like this format of videos, like you're looking at a screen, you hear my voice. Let me know, just email me back, so let me know, like, hey, I like that, or I thought that was the worst thing ever. Just email me. I have thick skin. So I hope you're having a great day. Hope this helps you out. And have an awesome day, guys. I'll see you guys soon.